Yo guys, how's it going? Mad Gaz here, back once again, and we're back today talking about Call of Duty 2017, which is going to be produced by Sledgehammer Games come towards the end of the year, around about November the 4th sometime, when the new Call of Duty game will be released. Now, from speculations and stuff that I've been doing over on Twitter and in my head, I've come up with a few cool different arguments that you guys can discuss back and forth to see whether our Call of Duty is going to be boots on the ground or futuristic style that we've had in the last few iterations of it. But I believe it's going to go back to boots on the ground, to the olden days of World War One, maybe into the Vietnam era and stuff like that. Kind of like what Black Ops 1 did, and essentially they had the Vietnam segments as well as World War 2 and mixed up different sort of war scenarios. So more on that now. Right, so this image that you're seeing on screen now was on Sledgehammer's Twitter page, and it just simply says Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Sledgehammer Games 2017. Now, they are tweeting a lot these days. Obviously, it's their turn for their Call of Duty to be released. Now, you're probably thinking, what is the massive significance of this image? Well, it obviously is relating to Call of Duty. You can see it's got a weapon there, and it's got the name Call of Duty written across the barrel. Now, what is this weapon? This is the standard issue pistol, the M1911. Now, I say a standard issue as that's what it was during World War I all the way through to the Vietnam War. Now, what does that mean? What does that mean? Why not anything else? Because the M1911 pistol has been used through many wars, even later on wars, even to modern times and stuff like that. But it was never a standard issue following on from the Vietnam War. So what does this tie into? We now have an image of the M1911 pistol that clearly is from World War I up until Vietnam era, meaning, are we going to go back in time with this? Obviously, with the launch of Battlefield 1, the massive hype over it and how awesome it was received, I believe that the Call of Duty franchise will head back down into the World War style era and stuff like that, especially now that Sledgehammer Games has tweeted out this image of an M1911 pistol, which is blatantly from that era. Now, also you notice on the pistol itself, it has some cool drones. Now you're probably thinking, what is that cool drone actually of? Well, if you do not know, it is an image. Well, it's a modified image. You can see that the faces are changed. I'm not entirely sure who those faces are. Maybe they're characters in the game. But the actual image itself is from the Sistine Chapel, painted by Michelangelo. And it is the creation of Adam. It is literally God with his finger, touching Adam's finger, breathing life into him. So it's like the creation of life. And it's showing you the exact point at which God created life. Now, is this a tie to saying this is going to be showing us when the M1911 pistol was very first used in any sort of standard issue situation, and that would be World War I? Personally, I think that they may not go back too far to World War I or World War II. I know we got Call of Duty World at War, which kind of covered that area anyway, and little segments in Black Ops 1, and I'm not entirely sure Black Ops 2 covered anything like that, but I know a lot of people are wanting it to go to the Vietnam War. Now, Sledgehammer Games were originally working on a Vietnam-style war game for the Call of Duty franchise before they released Advanced Warfare, and then I'm assuming Activision saw the game and they're like, no, scrap that, start again. Everyone was wanting future warfare, and that's the direction that they took the franchise in, starting at the Advanced Warfare stages. But in all honesty, no one knows exactly where we're going to go with the Call of Duty franchise this year, but from the tweets that Sledgehammer Game has put out, we believe it's going to go back to the olden times with old war school stuff, and I'm hoping it's going to go to the Vietnam War. Lots of things are now pointing towards the Vietnam War, and that's pretty much it. What do you think of this? What do you think of the cool images that Sledgehammer are tweeting out, and what do you think of the speculation of it showing the Sistine Chapel painting from Michelangelo, creation of Adam, on the M1911 pistol, which could mean this is when the first time the pistol was used in a World War situation, which would be World War One. I'm not thinking it's going to be World War One. I believe it's going to be later than that, and I'm hitting on the point that it's going to be a Vietnam-based game. So what do you think of that, guys? Leave a like on this video if you did like it. Comment down below what you think also, and if you are new to my channel, please subscribe for more daily Call of Duty news and information and custom zombies as well. And if you are new to my channel, please subscribe and continue to dropkick your grandma.